Hi, Living in Consciousness Soul family. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. Of course, I'm recording this message on New Year's Eve, 31st of December 2022. Of course, whenever you find the message, if it resonates for you, it's meant to be received at that time. We are in retrograde season at the moment, with Mercury now being in retrograde, and Mars, of course, is still retrograde in Gemini. Uranus is still retrograde as well. So gradually we are getting movement with these planets turning back on gradually. But of course, that's moving into the new year now. So without further ado, I've got the Universal Weight deck. I was just drawn to taking some cards just as some guidance for today. But just to let you know, I will be away from social media certainly for the month of January, and that is certainly something that's very important for me to do. There are things I need to deal with, things that I need to do, and I need to protect my energy during that time as well. So, you know, social media can be great, but unfortunately there are also elements of it that can make us light workers' lives a bit more challenging. And certainly, you know, I need to protect my energy during that time. So, of course, if you still want a personal reading, you can get details from my Etsy shop below, as well as contacting me via my email, but my website is under construction at the moment because I'm looking at changing things up. So this is just me letting you know if that resonates for you. If you would still like personal reading, whether it is tarot and oracle, a moonscope reading, or of course anything relating to your astrological natal chart, do reach out to me. I'll pop all the details below. But hopefully you understand that I just need that time away from social media. So I thought I'd bring you some insight today from Spirit. What do we need to know from the pure white light? Of course, using the Universal Weight deck. Setting intentions already. Messages from the pure white light to come through. What does the collective need to know at this time, please? For their highest good. Okay, what does the collective need to know, please? What does the collective need to know? Thank you. Oh, okay, we've got 3 of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else we have. This is for the collective, thank you. And of course, it goes without saying, not going to resonate for everybody. The collective is vast. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Very interesting. We've got the 3 of Wands, and I will of course hold them up. We've got the 9 of Wands, and then we've got the Fool that came out with the Ace of Cups. We are on the precipice of this new beginning in terms of the new calendar year into 2023. So the Fool is a very positive card to get because that is taking a leap into a new beginning. Often that takes courage, strength, and it's come out with the Ace of Cups. So this is about actually giving yourself, showing yourself that love in order to take this leap into a new beginning for yourself. Whether it is simply leaping into the new year and what you have set your intentions for, what you want to manifest in your life for 2023. It's almost kind of saying, you know, that the divine is actually giving you that cup of love, that cup of emotional fulfillment that's sort of behind this leap. So by leaping, you've got the support of the divine in terms of your emotional fulfillment, but you also need to recognize that you've got to give that love to yourself in order to take the leap in the first place. And to not be so defensive, recognizing what opportunities, of course, are going to add to any potential burden, because this is the 9 of Wands, add 1 more wand, that's the 10 of Wands, overburdening. Releasing what you need to, because it's a 9 card as well. But being defensive when you need to, as in putting up those healthy boundaries, that's very important also. Because at the moment, there isn't any progress in a situation. That's why the Fool has come out. That's why there is a leap that's needed. Perhaps things have felt stagnant for too long. You need to put up these healthy boundaries and also take a leap into what you need to do, knowing that the divine is there, giving you that strength in terms of emotional fulfillment that is waiting for you once you take that leap, and also that you need to give yourself and show yourself that self-love. Okay, let's see what else we have. But that's very positive, yeah, because balance needs to be restored. 6 of Pentacles, okay. Balance needs to be restored. And you need to move away from sneaky sneaker sun here. This is deceptive energy. You need to move away from anything that has been creating deceptive energy for you. If anybody has been around you lying to you, potentially stealing from you, and that could be a number of things, and it could be metaphorically, not just literally. This is about sneaky behavior. It's almost kind of leaving that choice behind, walking away, causing the conflict almost, you know, carrying the Five of Swords, which is that conflict, and leaving this choice behind. It's walking away from not wanting to deal with things. So if you've been dealing with anybody like that, or if you have been sabotaging yourself in the past, because it can also indicate self-deception, self-sabotage, there is a need to move away from that. Because certainly they're facing in the opposite direction. There is more balance and reciprocity here, and it's almost, yes, facing away from that deceptive energy. Thank you. Which could have been a fire sign, doesn't have to be. It could be somebody embodying that energy. This is also a movement card, because knights can be people and knights can just indicate movement. Again, showing that there is stagnancy. Now, the Three of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, Wands energy, fire energy. This is about taking action, but there is stagnancy in terms of movement. And I feel that that relates to some deceptive energy that has caused some stagnancy. But the positivity is the divine handing that cup of emotional fulfillment. Once you can leap away from that, once you can move away from that, that's going to restore the balance in a situation. And again, Seven of Swords doesn't have to be another person. It can be self-sabotage because of negative thoughts, negative beliefs. That one flipped. The Moon. Yeah, so needing to get in touch with your intuition and recognizing that there could have been things hidden from you, and they may have been coming up to the surface. We have a full moon on the 6th of January, so it could also indicate that that's going to illuminate a lot of things that need to be released in order for you to continue with that leap into the new year in terms of what you want to go after for your own emotional fulfillment and happiness. Okay, final advice, please. That's too many. Okay, let's just settle the energy. Cleanse the energy. Final advice, please, for the collective. That one wants to come out. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so you need to actually put the work and effort in to whatever it is you're wanting to leap towards. Whatever you want to manifest for your own life in terms of 2023, new beginnings, new starts, fresh new year, New Year's resolutions, if you resonate with all of that, but certainly setting your intentions for what you want to manifest in your life. You need to recognize you're a co-creator. It's not just going to fall in your lap. You need to actually meet the universe halfway. So this is about putting the work and effort in. Okay, what else do we have, please? Final advice. Thank you. Yeah. This is about removing those chains of things that you've been bonded to that have not been serving you. This goes hand in hand with that releasing work. So again, the full moon might be relevant for you. Things need to be brought up to the surface to be released. This is a perfect time to do it. It's all about releasing that so you can move forward. Remember, we have that beautiful cup of emotional fulfillment from the divine handing it to you. But of course, it's sitting behind the Fool. It's sitting behind that leap of faith. It's there. Once you've taken the leap, you're going to get that emotional fulfillment, but you need to move away from toxicity, anything that's keeping you stuck, anything that's keeping you bonded or tethered to a situation. And that can also be negative thoughts, because that can keep us trapped sometimes. Needing the strength in reverse, to see things through, okay? Having the courage to do that and moving away from conflict and challenges, okay? Right. Interesting, we've got all the elements here. We've got Aries energy as well, major arcana. We've got Pisces energy, and we've got Capricorn energy as well. And we are in Capricorn season, of course. So let's just get a Wisdom of the Oracle card to support the reading. Okay, what do we have, please, from the Wisdom of the Oracle for the collective to support this reading? Thank you so much. Message in a bottle in reverse and poised in reverse. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Thank you for the collective. That one kind of, oh yeah, that makes sense why that one flipped, and I felt that one. Now this on the bottom, come to the edge, it's in reverse. This is also like the Fool energy. It's coming to the edge of something where you need to take that leap and not being afraid to fall. A bit like the Fool getting to the cliff edge there. Almost doing it with that freedom, that rebellion, and that confidence and courage. But we also have this never-ending story, so you need to stop telling yourself the same story that things are not going to work out. That's the past. Leave that in the past, release it, give gratitude for the experiences and the lessons learned, but moving forward, tell yourself a different story. Remember, you're the co-creator of your reality with the universe. So thoughts, intentions, all of that manifest your reality, what gets reflected back to you. So stop telling yourself the same old story. It's that never-ending story of things are not going to work out. If I take this leap, didn't work in the past, it's not going to work now. That's negative self-talk. That's this energy that you need to move away from. And recognize that if it's coming truly from your soul, from your divinity, you're in alignment with divinity, and you know what's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. If you're moving in that direction, even if it takes a little bit of courage to do so, you're moving in the direction that's aligned for you. So you're going to receive that emotional fulfillment. If you're hesitant, you're just going to bring more fear and more doubt and more resistance energy. So that's why often we need to take a leap of faith out of our comfort zone in order to create that movement, for the energy to move and flow in the direction of what we need. Because poised also reminds me of that Fool type energy. Now there's great transformation here, but this is being poised and ready, a bit like the Fool again, poised and ready to take that leap. It's in reverse, so there are fears around transformation when it comes to that. And also message in a bottle in reverse. You need to be listening to those messages from your soul, from your intuition, however you connect to source energy, however that resonates for you, because it's different for everybody, whether it's through meditation, whether it's, you know, clairaudient messages, whether it's through feelings, through songs, anything that really resonates. And you know, this is my soul talking to me, this is spirit talking to me, this is my intuition. Anything like that you need to listen to. Don't resist those messages coming through. Set the intentions of them being from the pure white light, of course. That's very important, to be calling in those messages from the pure white light, and recognize that if it really resonates for you and it feels right for you, that is the direction for you. Only you know that. It's your life, your journey, your story. Okay, I hope that finds you well. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to be off here for a while. I'm not going to be doing YouTube videos on my Lifting Consciousness channel for January. I won't be posting on here on social media in January either. But if you would like a personal reading, do reach out. I've got my link to the Etsy shop and also my email address, whilst my website is under kind of development. Okay, or redevelopment, should I say. So yes, do reach out to me. I'm still here, but I need to take that time away, and I hope that you understand why. So I'm sending you love and blessings for a happy and healthy new year. Make those manifestations and intentions count. Love and blessings.